Good morning students, this is your maths teacher and today we will be doing an interesting activity regarding identities used in maths. So let us first proceed towards the basic concept involving identity. The equality a plus 1 into a plus 2 is equal to a square plus 3a plus 2. Now what we have to do? Take any value of a and solve this expression considering the left hand side and the right hand side. Suppose in my case I am taking the value of a as 10. So what will be the value of LHS? LHS is equal to a plus 1 into a plus 2. Directly I am writing this expression given on the left hand side. Now substitute the value of 10. What is the value of a? That is 10. So let us substitute. A plus 1 becomes 10 plus 1 and a plus 2 becomes 10 plus 2. So 10 plus 1 becomes 11 into 10 plus 2 becomes 12. So the value we got it as 132. Similarly, let us see what is the value for RHS. RHS, what is the value given here? A square plus 3a plus 2. Now after substituting the value of a, what value we are going to get, children? Let us see. Fantastic. It is here a is there, so I will write 10 square, substituting the value of a, plus 3 into a becomes 10 plus 2. Now 10 square value, we all know it is 100, plus 3 into 10 becomes 30 and this 2 as it is. Add all these 3, you will get the value 132. Now what can you see from this? The LHS value, we got it as 132 and also the RHS value, we got 132. So in this case, when the value of a is 10, we got LHS equal to RHS. This is a wonderful expression, children. While doing verification, in every case, we should get LHS, that is left hand side is equal to right hand side. Now this is not only for a is equal to 10. You take any value of a. If you take 0, if you take 1, if you take minus 5, in every case you will get LHS is equal to RHS. So such an equality true for every value of variable in it is called an identity. See, again I am repeating, such an equality where any value of a you are taking, the variable involved in it, you take any value, but the left hand side is always equal to the right hand side. So such an equality is called as identity. You can take any value of the variable a, the equality holds true, and you can verify it by taking different values of a such as a is equal to minus 1, a is equal to 20 or a is equal to 5, etc. You can take any value and you can continue. Now we are going to do a small activity to verify this different identity. You might be knowing some standard identities in maths. Now let us see the standard identity in maths. The first that you might have known is a plus b the whole square, that is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now this is a very simple identity which we can prove by the simple operation of opening the brackets. Let us see how to do that. A plus b the whole square can be written as a plus b into a plus b. See children, if I write 2 square, that is 2 into 2. Okay, if I write 3 square, that is 3 into 3. The same number is written 2 times. Similarly, here we have done a plus b into a plus b, that becomes a plus b the whole square. Now open the bracket. So what we have done, this a we have taken into the second bracket. This a I have written here into this second bracket becomes a plus b plus this b I have written into the second bracket a plus b. Now when we open this, we know that what we have to do, a will be multiplied with a, this a, and a will be multiplied with this b. So a into a becomes a square plus a into b becomes a into b, that is ab, plus this b when multiplied with a becomes ab. See, you can write b into a, you can say it is ba, but we write it as AB. Alphabetical order we maintain. It is one and the same because multiplication is commutative. So BA can be written as AB. So I have written AB plus B square. Now why I have written AB? You will understand here. This AB and this AB are like terms. Students, we know like terms. Like terms can be added or subtracted. So a square will remain as it is, plus AB becomes 2AB, and this b square. So finally we got a plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now this we have done by simple multiplication method. Now let us do by an activity. For activity, what are the things that we are going to need is a scale, some color pens, pencil, a scissor, and this origami papers. You all know this origami papers, okay? We have made so many articles using the origami papers. Some children are making dragons, beautiful flowers, lotus. Today we will do an interesting activity of maths, that is identity. We will prove this identity. A plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So for this what you have to do is you have to take consider any value of a and b. For our convenience, I have taken the value of a as 10 and b as 4. Now what you will do is you will draw a beautiful square taking the value a is equal to 10. So with the help of scale and pencil we have drawn a square. Value, it's your choice, students. You can take any value which you want. But since the diagram will look little bit beautiful and a bigger diagram, I have taken the value as 10. So I have drawn a beautiful square. Now the next part is taking the value of b as 4, you have to extend this. Here you have to extend 4 centimeter. Here you have to extend 4 centimeter. That again we can do it in another figure, and we will see it here. See, this is one diagram. You can see only A. Now here we have seen another square. This A I have extended B. This is 4 centimeter. I have extended here also 4 centimeter. Then I have joined. But students, you might see that I have used two different colors. The reason is only to identify which is my B and which is our A. So wherever pink color is there, can you see that dimension, that length is A. Okay, so I have marked all the pink colors with A. And wherever this green color is there, that is B. Now this same diagram, students, very nicely you have to draw it on a piece of paper, origami paper. So you can see I have drawn this same diagram on these two pieces of paper. Okay, these two pieces of paper. Now you can take this beautiful scissor, and the most lovable activity of the students which you do during your free time, take a paper and cut it. So now we are going to cut this paper into all this. How many parts are there totally? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I will cut it, this paper, into these 4 parts. Okay. Cutting it, you got these 4 parts. You got these 4 parts. A. This one is that small b part. This one is your AB. If you see, if I can join it, it will complete the square. Are you understanding? This will complete the square. Yeah, this square I have cut. Now the students, now give me an important answer. Now this figure is square. What is the formula for area of square? We know that it is side square. So what is the length of this side? What is the length of this side? This was A plus B. Right or no? This is A and this is B. So I can write A plus B. So that is A plus B. A plus B the whole square. This is the area of this full square. Now let me see. I have broken this into different parts. What is this area? This is a small square with the side A. What will be the area? That is A square. So this area is A square plus this area. This is a rectangle. And what is the area of rectangle? Length into breadth. So it will become AB. So this area is AB. Again, this is also a rectangle with its dimension A and B. So its area will be AB. And finally, this small and beautiful square. It is again a small square and its area will be side square. So we will get the area as B square. B square. Now can you see? Now, in order to find the area of this full square, I have to add this. So, I have to add a square plus ab plus ab plus b square. This will come nothing but a square b. Can you see this? See, it's so beautiful. Maths is so beautiful. These two pieces are exactly overlapping. If you see, they will exactly overlap. Not a little difference. Small difference also is not there. Exactly it will overlap. Means these are congruent figure. So this is 1AB, this is 1AB. So it joins together and forms 2AB. So 2 times AB we got, and this B square. So finally we got the answer that A plus B the whole square is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. If you want to see once again, I can take a different color paper and you can see that this is A plus B the whole square. This square is A plus B the whole square. Or if you want directly, you can fix this on this. This square is there. This square I have drawn it here. You can just fix it. You can see that these areas are same. Exactly it is fitting, children. So finally we have verified by doing an activity that A plus B the whole square. Can you see? A plus B the whole square, the area is equal to A square plus 2 times this AB plus this B square. So I hope you enjoyed doing this activity, and all have to do this activity using this origami paper. If origami paper is not there, you can as well use a plain paper and then color it with pencil color or chalk color and paste it in your activity notebook. So that's all for today, children. Thank you so much for attending my class. Thank you.